Hi, how are ya? It's Traviseen here, and welcome back to our adventures with Elsent the Worgen Hunter. Today we are at Marshall's Stand in Ungoro Crater. And I remember this spot being up here, I believe. And it looks like in Cataclysm they moved it to the center of Ungoro Crater, maybe because it's closer to all of the quest objectives. That would be my guess. Hello, stranger, and welcome to the untamed majesty of Ungoro Crater. My name is Willadin Marshall. My sister are companions, and I make up Marshall's expeditions, scientists and explorers of Azeroth's wild and great unknown. Tropical paradise beckons. Hey, Holen Ye. Look at the group on this one. Willadin turns to face you. Ahem. Our recruiter sent you. Good. Let's start out with a bit of honesty. Ungoro isn't the perfect nirvana that you may have been promised. You probably figured that out on the way over here, though. Shall we get to work?
See you around. You need something?
Volcanic activity. Welcome to I'm Willadin Marshall, and my sister and I run the expedition explorers and scientists. You have a moment? I don't like the look of those elementals on that volcano, Hunter. We have too much equipment, too many notes. One crazed elemental could streak its way through the camp and do terrible, terrible damage. Show them that their new neighbors aren't to be trifled with and bring back the ash that they leave behind. You might as well do a little science while we're at it.
See you later.
Okay, so we got a bunch of quests here. I'm going to pick up the flight point. Might as well. There we go. We got a new flight path. Finding the source with Crackle. Created a thermometer to take readings of temperatures at the volcano, and I like to find the hottest lava flows. It gives the measurements in degrees Crackle in height. Here, take it and take readings of the temperatures at the ridge whenever you see a hotspot. Hotspots usually take the form of a glowing rocky pillar jutting out of the ground. You'll find them around the base of Fire Plume Ridge. One trip around the perimeter will likely suffice.
Glad I could help.
We got some horde players here. It's cool that we're actually seeing some players out here. Crystals of Power.
Pleased to meet you.
My name is JD, and I really can't tell you much about how I got here, but what I can tell you is that this camp is now my home. I spend my time studying the strange crystals that can be found all over the crater. You must have seen some on your way over here. Say, would you happen to pick any up? I'm sure you've noticed them, Elsent. They're everywhere. What I'm talking about? Why, the crystals, of course. The crystals, they're all over the crater. Most people ignore them, but I have a strange feeling that they hold power within them. Say, I'm running a little low on the crystals I have here. Think you might be able to collect some more for me. You'll find yellow crystals to the northwest, see red crystals to the... Oh, I'm sure you'll figure
Very
it
well,
out.
then.
Crystals, eh? I know of some people that are like addicted to crystals and stuff like that.
Can I help you?
How to make meat fresh again? I don't believe we've met. I'm Nolan Tacker. I don't remember this guy. Marshall Expeditions, new chief of the guards. I'm also their chef. There's actually more overlap than you'd think. I've got a fun little task for you. Have you seen the spike pits around the perimeter of the camp? See if you can convince some of the nearby dinosaurs to walk into them. If you throw this rotten meat at them when they're not looking, it'll either make them hungry or angry. Either way, it's fine. As long as they follow you into the pit. Alright, so there's quite a bit of quests here. I guess we'll pick up this last one. I think the other ones are
What you want?
we're going to pick up later. Cenarian Circle, been around a long time, man. You trolls are newcomers to the party. Cenarian Hold in Silithid is one of the biggest druid settlements in Kalimdor, almost as big as the Moonglade Mine. Someday, maybe Zen Aliri be heading on over to Cenarian Hold, fighting some Twilight Hammers, dealing the land where the Silithid tear it, but Zen Aliri's master tells him to wait. So Zen Aliri waits. The easiest way to get there is to the path to Ungoro Crater's northwestern cliffs. If you got no master, there's nothing keeping you from moving on. So this is a quest that leads us into Silithid, which is right next door. So the crystal quest, I don't know if we'll finish that today. But one thing we will do, we will bait the dinosaurs. What do? We just throw the meat down? Maybe these guys would count. Lob a chunk of meat at a nearby dinosaur. Okay. I don't know why our pet... There we go, leave him alone. We want to bring him into the spikes. Our pet doesn't kill him. Is that it? Did you do the right thing? I don't know, you didn't really go into the spikes. I think he meant the spikes around the pit, right? Did that count? Yeah, well, we baited him. It's just he didn't go into the spikes. This wasn't a quest back in the day. Or back in before Cataclysm. Which is back in the day. Dinosaurs baited. There we go. As long as they follow you into the pit. So I guess this is the pit? I thought the pit was up there. Is this the pit here? This could be the pit. This looks like the pit to me. Okay, now we know where it is. There's a couple actually. There's a bunch here. So yeah, this camp is much different than it was previously. What happened in Vanilla is they got chased out of this area. And they went to higher ground, which was up here. Which made sense. Because the dinosaurs were just rampaging everything around here. Maybe we'll see a devil sword today. And then there was a quest where you had to go around and search for materials from their old camps, which were around here. I think it was like here and up here. They had like 2 camps. And you would go and just find stuff for them at their old camps because they got rampaged by or overrun by dinosaurs. But this is different. And I never really quested in Unguro during Cataclysm. So I'm interested to see what's going on. There's some quests that are the same. The Crystal quest I remember. And this quest where we're going to the volcano is one I've done before. And then finding the area. The temperature of the volcano. I remember doing that one as well. But yeah, I hope we see a devil sword today. I hope they're still around. Because they are fun to fight. I'm interested to see if we can handle one. Alright, so this should be the last one here. I think our pet might kill him, though. I'll have to see. These dinosaurs are pretty fast. Yeah, he got killed. Oh, man. For some reason, I don't have the pet, like the pet control bar up. I'm using bartender, so maybe I had it turned off. You can just tell him to stop, attacking. And there we go. Finish that quest. Alright, so let's turn this in. See if we get another one.
Need assistance?
Excellent work, Elsen. Now we're a bit safer from dinosaur attacks. Plus, I've got all this fresh meat to serve to my men. And it doesn't look like we have an upgrade here, so we'll take this main-handed mace. Sells for almost 3
Off and
gold,
away.
272. And that was it with Nolan Tacker. Let's head over here, and we will complete this volcano quest. Found the first hotspot here, so let's pull this Crackle's thermometer out. We'll take a reading. Temperature is 564 degrees crackle in height. I don't know how hot that is. But it must not be that hot because we're able to survive. I remember there being like an elite here. An elite elemental. I think it's at the top though. Come on. There you go. Yeah, there's the cave just up here. Maybe the elemental will be in here. And there's Blaze Runner, but he's not an elite. And he looks a little different too. He just looks like a regular elemental. There we go. We wrecked Blaze Runner. Let's go over here. I believe this is where the hottest part of the volcano is. So right here. Can we take the thermometer here? Gotta find the hot spot. This is on the other side. Take a lot of damage here. Can't stand that lava. Oh, there's another one right down there. Alright, so let's head down to the hotspot. We'll probably play one more elemental while we're on our way there. Here it is. This has to be it. No? How is that not a hotspot? There we go, we got our ash. This will just go to where it told us to go. We went over there and we used it and it didn't work, so makes me wonder. There we go. I think up here would be a hot spot too. No. Maybe we have to go down. Let's do it right on top of it here. Doesn't seem to work. I guess we have to go to this thing. It's like a specific order we have to do. There we go. Let's have a bite to eat. Ding, 428,000 degrees crackle night exact. Well, approximately. Almost somewhere around there. And was that the hot spot? Really? I remember the hot spot being at the top of the volcano. It's kind of weird that they have it at the bottom. Go back, we'll turn these quests in. I wonder if we take damage from this, no? Coming through the volcano here. I need to be on the lookout for a few crystals if we want to finish this quest. There's one blue one there. I remember there being like a cool cave. I think it's like up here where the Danga's grave is. It's like a cave full of crystals. It looks pretty cool. I usually take a screenshot of it when I'm in that area. Now I wonder if the Silithid like little network here is still there.
What's up?
I'd go there myself, but I'm a little scared of the fire elementals there. If these results are astounding, my boss will be pleased. Thank you, kind Worgen. My good friend Spraggle has been fretting about something for some time now. I'd help her, but as you can see, I'm pretty comfortable right now. Could you check in with her and see what she needs?
Hey there.
All right, so let's see what she needs here. Welcome to the refuge, Elsen. Some come here with a purpose. Others found their way here by accident, but everyone here seems to have a unique story to tell. What crackle sent you? You got to help me, Elsen. My friend Ringo, I remember this quest, left earlier to explore the volcano to the north of here, and he has been gone way too long. I am really worried about him. Do you think you could find him? Why don't you take my canteen with you? If you do find Ringo, I'm sure he'll need it. This quest was a real pain.
How are you? See you around.
But I think this version won't be as bad because we're kind of close to the volcano at this camp. Do you think the volcano is active? I wonder why it didn't explode when the cataclysm hit. I hope that did the trick. I'll take the ash. This may come in handy sometime down the line.
Have a good one.
Blaze Runner. I'm still a bit concerned about these fire elementals. Elsen. One last request. Head to the top of the Fire Plume Ridge and kill the one they call Blaze Runner. He's the biggest and strongest of all the fire elementals in the crater. With him gone, I'll be able to sleep much better.
See you later.
Alright, so we'll go slay Blaze Runner again. And then we have to find Ringo. He's right here. We'll do that after we slay Blaze Runner. That quest was really annoying. This one, the one where you have to escort Ringo. Because you have to bring him all the way from here, all the way up there. Quite the journey. And the reason why you have the canteen is because he passes out. So you have to splash him with some water to keep him going. And what I usually do is I usually just put a marking on him so you don't lose him, because it's easy to lose him. Done it many times. So let's see if Blaze Runner's up here. Oh, there he is. He spawned. Okay, Blaze Runner's slain, so let's head down to find Ringo. I think he's in the cave down there. Do we have the canteen on us? I think we'll probably need it. I think we got it. Or is it right here? Ringo's sack rests on the top, on the rock in front of you. Got the canteen. You find what appears to be Ringo's belongings. If he left these here, he can't have gone far away. Maybe you should look for him. All right, so let's head inside and we will find Ringo. Taking a nap. Oh, look, it's hot. I was exploring this area when all of a sudden the heat just became unbearable. I must be suffering from heat exhaustion. Please help me get back to my friend Spraggle at Marshall's stand. I think I'm well enough to follow you here. I am feeling a little out of it, so you can slap me if I'm feeling woozy. If I do happen to faint again, just splash some water on me from Spraggle's canteen. That should work, I hope. Yeah, I had a family member that had a heat stroke a couple years ago. It's pretty brutal. You kind of just faint, you know what I mean? And if there's no one with you, sort of like what's going on with Ringo there, you'll just bake in the heat. Luckily, we were around to catch him passing out. We were able to cool him off. He's already passing out. I think we got this canteen. If he can make his way down here. But yeah, it's so close to the camp. Like, kind of a joke. But the thing is, he seems to be passing out much faster than he did. Like, he'd actually run with you for quite a while. Maybe if I could just lightly slap me on the cheek. There we go. Speed up here. Do you have a blue crystal? We only need one more blue one, so that's good. Come on, Ringo. So yeah, they kind of... Yeah, he passes out more frequently, I've noticed. And they probably did that because if they kept it at the original, rate, then you could probably get here before he even passes out once. Alright, so we made it. He's back.
Good day to you.
Let's talk about Blaze Runner here. At last, Blaze Runner is dispatched. Thanks, L sent. He was driving me batty. And it doesn't look like there's any upgrades here for us, so we'll take this plate chest. It sells for
safe travel.
gold 97.
Yeah, what do you want?
That'll help for my friends. Ringo's not in the best shape, Elsen, but I am glad
Well, spit it out. Pleasure doing business with
to
you.
have him back in one piece. Thank you for finding him. Clay Ridge headpiece.
Hurry back.
There we go. 11 agility. Not better than their current helmet. It's too bad. Alright, so we unlocked another quest here at the Fledging Colossus. Hello there, I am Holian Yi, the chief scientist and biologist of Marshall's expeditions. My brother and I, along with our companions, travel Azeroth exploring the wild and untamed majesty. It is exciting, but I think we got ourselves into a little too much excitement this time.
See you later.
If you're here to help, then maybe you can help us with a lurking threat. To the south lies a slithering scar, so yeah, it is still here. A quivering Silithid outpost in the middle of the jungle, you can't miss it. One of my scouts reports that the Silithid are harboring a young colossus in their large central underground chamber, and once it is fully grown, they plan to unleash it upon Un'Goro. This must not be allowed to pass. I'll find the colossus
Safe
and
travels.
kill it. Yeah, this is a pretty... I remember this quest being almost like a gauntlet.
Yo!
Hey, bub, interested in making an extra dime? I've got it on good authority that some interested parties are paying big money for Silithid legs. Yes, you heard me right, Silithid legs. Apparently these things are delicious if you cook them right. They're like underground lobsters and they live just south of here. Thing is, I'll need a good amount of them to pay for my overhead. think you could get me
Be
8
good.
dozen or so. Okay, so is that it? That's one weird thing about Cataclysm is the way they do. It's like new quests just pop up or on different NPCs after you do some quests. They really try to make the questing experience linear compared to original vanilla, where you could just kind of flip them all up. I remember this quest being kind of a pain to do too, because you would pick up the quest all the way up here and you have to run all the way to the south. It's quite the journey. So I think we probably won't be in Ungrow very long because of how fast you can complete these. So we should probably just make our way in. I assume by the time we fight the Colossus, we'll have all the Silithid eggs that we need. And I remember there being a gauntlet fight inside here. And there's always a good chance you would die to this gauntlet. It's pretty tough. I remember doing it on my other hunter, the dwarf hunter, and quite the battle. Something I would avoid if I ever played hardcore. I don't even think I would come to Ungrow Creator. Ungrow Creator is pretty dangerous on hardcore, especially with the devil swords running around and all of the patrolling dinosaurs as well. Okay, so are we going the right way? I think so. I think it's just over here. And we will hit 56 today. And I wonder if we will unlock a new dungeon. Look at the size of this guy. I don't remember this guy at all. The Garishi Fledgling. This guy's an elite, so that's cool. Let's take him down. We'll drop a trap here. Just want to get some damage off before we start pumping. Poison explosion incoming. Take cover behind something. Well, we didn't have to because we just blew him up, but it would have been interesting to see how much damage that would do. Seems like our pet took some damage. Poison spit. 140 nature damage per second. But damn, we sure do pump out a lot of damage. I thought that fight would have been a little tougher. That's one thing like retail did. They made the questing easier, right? Not as punishing. It's kind of how it feels. But they made like the raiding and the dungeons harder, like the end game stuff. If you wanted to do the harder versions, right? There are easier versions of like, you know, you can do normal dungeons, or even heroic dungeons aren't that bad. But the mythic ones are pretty tough. Same with the raids. But we are a higher level. Like, you know, I've mostly been leveling in zones where we've been a higher level. But I think if we were 53, we still wouldn't have any trouble here. little bit of must. I think this is the way to go. I think we kept these bugs around. We're actually getting leather from these guys. Oh, there's a night elf. Made his way down here. I gotta hunt some more bugs here, though. Still need a few more legs. It looks like this night elf just came and wreaked havoc on all the Silithid. There's a few here, though. But we'll take these skins. And I'll check it out before we go to TBC. I'll see how many skins we need. It's not too much. Maybe I'll just purchase what we need with gold. But if it's a lot, like if I have to buy like 200 plus skins, you know, it's going to cost quite a bit. Like hundreds of gold. I don't know if I want to fork that up right now. Even though we have a decent amount. You guys have seen this. Here's our TSM dashboard. Trade Skill Master. And it shows us our total gold earned on all players. So we've earned 13,000 gold. I've spent probably half of that. And average earned per day, 21 gold. Dark Whelpling. I guess we've been playing here since 2022, or we've been using TSM on this server since then. And the Dark Whelpling is actually our the most expensive item we sold. I think we sold that for 26.59.99. It's our top sale. It's cool it shows you all this. And then the most gold we spent over 1,000 gold on cold weather flying, which is northern flying. Did that on the DK. And you can see it just skyrocketed out of nowhere. You know, we have like over 6,000 gold right now. It just keeps going up. And the cold weather flying, I believe I bought that on because it's bind on account. I think you can buy it on like another server, right? And then just send it over via the mail. And I think that's how I did it, so not too sure how it costs us 1,000 gold. It's kind of strange.
What can I do for you?
See you around.
You've completed a remarkable task, Elson. You're truly worthy of commendation. Thank you and congratulations. So we got male gloves with haste rating instead of crit. Less agi as well. They're not as good as the gloves we got. And yeah, so yeah, everything here we don't really want. So we'll take these boots. They cost over gold.
Have a good one.
And there we go. We leveled up. We got level 56, guys. Let's check out this other quest here. I need a lot of them because I've got to pay for shipping, handling, marketing. Oh, I've got to pay you as well.
Keep it real.
Brilliant. We're on the cusp of something big here, Elsen. Here's your share of the inevitably huge profits. Now, on to other matters.
Have a good one.
Here in Marshall's Stand, I can't really do much profiteering without arousing suspicion from the scientists. There is, however, another place where I might have use for you. My business associate, Gremix, has a camp northwest of here. On the opposite side of the volcano, he's a savvy businessman and has a better eye for profit than even I do. I'm sure he could put you to work if you'd like to make some more coin.
Be good.
Okay, so another quest to that'll lead us over here, the mossy pile. Okay, so let's see if we got a dungeon, guys. for a new one. No, it's just Blackrock Depths still. Just Blackrock Depths. I wonder what happened to the other dungeon we had. Disappeared. Yeah, I think Blackrock Depths may be the last dungeon, guys. Because in a few levels, we're going to start getting Hellfire Peninsula dungeons. Let's have to go to... We're going to get Hellfire Ramparts at 59. Okay. But yeah, I wonder if we will get... yeah, Scolomance's Stratum. I think this is older though, because the way you do Scholomance much earlier in Cataclysm, I've noticed, and I don't think we're gonna get Blackrock Spire. I hope we do. It'd be fun to do those dungeons. But yeah, guys, that is going to be the end of today's episode. Next episode, we're going to continue our journey here in Ungoro Crater. But as always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.